but we don't have a situation that where we approach people with love, and in the sense that like really we act as if it's a limited resource. Like, you better be careful. You better not be like just spreading that love all around, because then you're gonna run out.
Yeah.
The thing that kind of comes into my head, right, this is that literally the criticism, like the constructive criticism, is actually like is an act of self-love, right? Like, it is love. It is when you like, if I my kid when my kid does something. Like, actually, he's funny because like when my kid does something and he asks me all these why questions, right? Or if he does something wrong, or if he does something that he shouldn't do because he's gonna hurt himself, or he's gonna do this, my steering, my guiding, my prophesizing, I guess, to him, is an act of love, right? Like, I don't do it because I hate him and want him to be miserable. I do it because I love him, and I do my duty, I guess is probably the word that I'm using, to express my love through putting up the discipline, the barrier, the guidance, the why, right? Like,
So this is where destructive and constructive criticism comes into play, right? You can, like, you look in the mirror and you say, I'm fat. Now, destructively, you start self-loathing and you just eat more and you gain more weight because you're like, I'm
mm,
fat, I can't do anything, and this and that. Or vice versa, or differently, reversed, you look in the mirror and you're like, man, I could be so much better. Just in terms of physically speaking, I could be this. Let's aim for that. Like, constructive criticism versus the so like, you can criticize something, but it needs to be done as well in a positive or optimistic spin. Does that make sense?
yeah, who's gonna teach that? Right,
It
like
does. It
you don't
does.
get that in like, we don't have a society. Like, I'm getting all angry, but we don't have a situation that where we approach people with love, and in the sense that like really we act as if it's a limited resource. Like, you better be careful. You better not be like just spreading that love all around, because then you're gonna run out.
Yeah.